What's up, YouTube? It's Ask the Young One with CreateHigherVibrations.com. Today I wanted to do a video and talk a little bit about choices. Just this. And what I mean by choices, when we go through things in life, we can either allow them to make us bitter or make us better. And what I mean by this is victim mentality tends to blame our cheating spouses. It tends to blame our narcissistic spouses or boyfriends or girlfriends. It tends to blame everything outside of the self. And when we do this, it tends to keep us in that victim mentality. And instead, what we can do is make a choice. And we can make a choice to become the warriors that we are. We can make a choice to touch into our souls and to become the victors of things. The victor says no more. The victor steps into a place of self-responsibility. And when we step into these places, we realize that we are the co-creators. We realize that none of these things outside of ourselves will ever change. We realize that no matter what, the circumstances will always remain the same. As we step into our victor, we begin to be able to process things in clarity. We are no longer a victim to these outside external things. And so I wanted to talk a little bit about that and bring up a couple of examples for people so that they can understand what I'm saying. It's seeing the things that happen to us in life. Life will test us every single day, every single moment of the day. We can be tested by life, and we can either make the choice to be the victim or we can be the victor. And when we choose to not be a victim of circumstances that arise in our life, because no matter what, those circumstances will remain. No matter what happens, those circumstances will remain. And we can make this choice. And so I wanted to reiterate the importance of seeing with perception the things in life that occur in order for us to change, in order for us to benefit ourselves and create self-growth within ourselves. You know, it's kind of like we go through these toxic relationships, and instead we blame and we hang on, and we blame and we hang on, and we watch video after video after video seeking this validation. Well, when we're doing that, it's keeping us in a victim mentality. It's keeping us in a place where we're staying stuck there. And rather than making the choice to become the victor in this situation and seeing what it can show us that we can do for ourselves, and realizing that we are the co-creators of our life, realizing we have a choice with how we handle things in life, realizing that when we're dealt bad lemons, we can turn those lemons into lemonade, into strawberry lemonade, into ginger lemonade. It doesn't really matter what we turn it into. We just know we have that choice, that we can either sit with the rotten lemons or we can take those very lemons and go create something with ourselves and with our life. And I wanted to make a quick video and talk a little bit about that. And I hope with this video, if you're watching it, no matter what time of the day it is, if you're watching it in the morning, promise yourself for the remainder of the day that you are going to see things as not happening to you. Because here the thing is, nothing outside of us externally can affect the self. The thing is when we're disconnected from self is when we start taking on this victim mentality of things are happening to me, and me is not self. Me is the ego mind. So when we can grasp a little bit and start changing our perceptions of things, we can realize that hurt people It's their situation. It's what they do. And we have the choice of how we entertain that for ourselves. We have that choice. We can either fall into it or we can choose to rise above it. And so with that, if you're watching this in the morning, I challenge you to go about your day and see things for what they are with clarity. If you are about to go to bed and you're watching this, promise yourself you're going to hit the reset button in the morning and change how you view things. Change that you're no longer going to accept being the victim in this world, and you're going to step into your power. Step into your power and change how this life is turning out for you. Change how, if you're feeling miserable, you're going to change it. If you're unhappy, you're going to do something about it. If you're depressed, you're going to look for the change that life is trying to show you that needs to happen. I challenge you to make these choices and step into your power. So with that, I wanted to just express these words, and I hope that it helps somebody. And with that, I will go for now, and I will see you guys on the next video. Namaste.